What's up, guys? We're gonna roll beats, and today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to find the 808 pattern to any sample. If you guys haven't subbed already or turned posts on, make sure to do so because it does help out a lot. So let's hop right into it. So we're gonna start with this simple one. It's just a melody. Now this may be the more difficult one because it's not too many bass notes going on, so you'll have a lot more luck with more full samples. What we're gonna be doing is using Newtone for this. So I'm gonna just play this real quick. All right, and I do believe all of these we've made on the channel at some point. So if you want to see those videos, you probably just have to look through to find them, because I have no idea which videos they're from. But we can double click, right click, go to pitch corrector, and this will pop up. Now the first thing I'll do is center it so it's more clear. And then if you want to, you can look at the scale, but I'm not really interested in that. I just want the notes. So what you need, the key thing here, what you need to really look at is the 808 placement points. And I'm gonna zoom in, and this is every 2 bars. So within this, there should be at least like 2 808 like points, right? So that's at the start. So that's probably this note. And generally I look at the lowest note first. So we got the A, and then somewhere around here would be your other 808 placement point. And this is assuming you want bounce in your beat, okay? This doesn't mean you can place your 808 really anywhere you want as long as it sounds good. So somewhere within here, so one of these notes. So let's just try the longest note. So A. So we have our bass notes. Now this is not gonna work 100% of the time every time, but for the most part, it's gonna give you a great estimate where it'll save you a lot more time than you just clicking it. So this is A. So we gotta look for some other notes. So it's going A, and then, okay, now it switches from F to F. Okay, so you could tell these are like the bass C notes. So it goes from A, and then it goes down to A, and then it goes to F, and then it goes up to F. So what you could do is click this button, and it'll send this to the piano roll. Let's copy it and put it on our bass. We'll delete that. And then, let me see. All we need is just the basic notes, and we can just fix it ourselves. Okay, so that's all we need for now. And why is it still? Oh yeah, okay. Right, you can see it's already in tune. All right, I'm gonna just roughly do this because I want to get through the other ones too. Then, I don't know, maybe something like this. All right, so that's just a rundown on how to do that. So now we're gonna go through the other ones, and I'm gonna just show you like a little trick you can use if it's not clear what the bass is. Now quickly, I just want to show you, now this is the full version of the sample. Now it has all the frequencies. So generally stuff like this, where everything's in there, it'll be a lot easier for the computer to find the bass notes, right? And I'll double click, right click, find a pitch corrector, and it'll separate the notes pretty well. And I wish it would stay large so you could see the notes, right? And it'll do it pretty well. So let's play it. Now it looks a little different from the first one, right? But what you're looking for is these bass notes, and you can clearly see it down here. So I'll play it. All right, so now we get like the real bass pattern used here. Now, where this doesn't work too well is when it comes to the melodies, but it does a great job of finding the bass. So that's just want to show you that real quick. So now I want to show you a trick you can use if it's if you're just having a hard time finding the bass notes where it's not picking them up. I'm gonna just show you a little trick you can use. All right, so I just want to show you a tip you can use to make it a lot more clear to find the bass. So I'm gonna just play this real quick. Okay, and the reason I'm using this one is because it's a lot more subtle for the bass than the other ones. So what we need to do is put this on track 1, and on track 1 I have an EQ. So what we're gonna do with the EQ is go to presets, mastering, and you can just click any of these, and you can just cut out all of the higher frequencies. Right, so it'll single out the bass. So now the computer has a pretty much tunnel vision to where it needs to pick up the frequencies, right, to find it. So this will make it a lot easier on the computer to actually find this. So from here, what we need to do is arm it and just record it. So make sure it's on song and let's record it. Okay, so now let's double click this, right click, go to pitch corrector. You can see it's a lot more clear what the bass notes are. Now there's some stuff in here that don't belong, but what you can do is click this, right? And let's go, right, if you were to cut it and put it on your actual bass, you would just have to pretty much take out all the little excess stuff, right? But for the most part, you can see the A, we got the F, and it's pretty much it. And then we got a D here, right? So it's probably would look something like this, maybe, I don't know. Right, it's off, right, off beat, obviously, right, but we have the notes we need. Okay, so there's that. Now the last one I want to show you, let's delete all this, is we could just do it one more time with a different sample. So I'm gonna do both methods. So we can delete this. Let's pull this into track 1, and then we could just arm it for recording. All right, you can probably hear the notes yourself clearly. Click in here, right click, pitch corrector. You can see, right, you still have stuff up here, but all you want is the bass notes. And we just, let me make this larger for you. All right, you can clearly see these are the same notes, right? So, okay, G sharp should be your first bass note. Okay, keeps going, and then it comes down to E. And this is why I always center it, so it's a lot clearer where the notes are. Okay, and if you need the scale, you can go up here and G sharp. Okay, it's probably harmonic minor. Okay, and then same thing, we could just do it with this one, right click, pitch corrector. It's gonna look a little different because there's more frequencies, right? But for the most part, you can see it still picks up. It should be G sharp, and it should be, what is it, the E. All right, so you just have to recognize those placements of the 808. Or the bass, where the bass would usually go, right? But that's it. That's all you really need to do. The computer will most likely do, you know, the work for you. You just have to fix it and put it on beat after you get the notes. But that's it for this video. Hopefully this helped out. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if y'all new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.